I'm the Bushido-Viking, and I just wanted to give my opinion, a comic book fan's opinion and perspective on Spider-Man Homecoming. So I've seen it twice. I've seen it in IMAX 3D, and I've seen it in, I believe it was like a standard type thing. It was at a Cinemark theater. It was kind of like their version of IMAX, but no, it wasn't 3D. All right, never mind. So I've seen it twice in 3D, but one in IMAX 3D, and that was pretty cool. So my thoughts and opinions on it was I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very good movie. I think it's actually one of the better Marvel movies to come out recently. Tom Holland as Spider-Man is freaking phenomenal. He's a treat to watch. He's really good at the role at a young Peter Parker, from the comics especially. And that's what I want to say is I feel like this movie is the most authentic Spider-Man comic book movie in terms of getting Peter Parker's character down and, you know, his struggle without having to do the whole origin story with, you know, Ben Parker dies, with great power comes great responsibility. That's not even said once in the movie, but you get the point. Like, you aren't treated like a little kid. You get the point of what the movie's supposed to be. It has the heart of what Spider-Man should be. That being said, some of the writing and action scenes I've heard complaints about, and yeah, it's probably not the most powerful Marvel movie in terms of just script and stuff like that, but I mean, look wise, it's phenomenal. I really enjoyed his bantering with his suit. I really enjoyed Michael Keaton's acting. Michael Keaton made the Vulture cool, which you didn't think would be possible because he looks pretty lame, like, admittedly. Like, I mean, I'm a big fan of the comics, but like, he's a pretty lame looking guy, but Michael Keaton's suit looks amazing. It's so cool. The apparatus, the way the feathers can move, the way his like talons are, the way his like visor is, like, the suit looks awesome. Michael Keaton's awesome. It's great. So I would see it for those reasons alone. And so, like I said, it has the heart of Spider-Man. All right, so here's the part where I'm going to go into some spoiler territory. I wanted to leave that part spoiler free and then go into the spoilers now. So now's your warning. So pause it or exit the video if you haven't seen it yet, you plan to, and you don't want any spoilers. Alright, so with that being said, there are some pretty cool Easter eggs. Obviously the Shocker was in it, which is pretty cool. I mean, he's like a lesser Spider-Man villain. He's kind of lame, but he's fun. And I like how they poked fun at that by like just killing the first Shocker and then new guy's the Shocker, whatever. The Tinker was in it. That was Michael Keaton's assistant who was building the big anti-grav thing. So he's the Tinker of that universe, and the Tinker is from the comics, and yeah, he's pretty cool. He's like a super engineer, basically. Super smart guy. Yeah, Aaron Davis is in it, which is Donald Glover's character. So he's the Prowler. The Prowler is a really cool kind of anti-hero at first. In the comics he turned good, but in the Ultimate Universe, which is a separate sect of comics, which is what this incarnation is based on, because we have the Ultimate Nick Fury in this universe too, so it would make sense that they pull from both universes or multiple universes of the comics to make the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So with that being said, he talks about his nephew, and in the Ultimate Universe, Aaron Davis, the Prowler's nephew, is Miles Morales. So that was an awesome nod because a lot of people wanted Donald Glover to be Miles Morales, which he isn't, but now we know that he is the uncle to whoever's going to eventually be Miles Morales in this universe, and we know that he most likely exists, which is just a really cool thing. Another fun thing, and I thought was probably the most powerful scene, was when Spider-Man was trapped underneath all the rubble, and he starts to lift it up. That is a complete and pretty much taken right out of the comics of Spider-Man issue number 33, the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 33, when he's trapped underneath the rubble and there's like water pouring in and there's no way he can really get out, but just the thought of his loved ones getting hurt is enough to motivate him to literally lift himself out exactly as it was in the movie. And that's pretty much most comics fans one of their favorite moments of Spider-Man, because it shows that he never gives up and he always, you know, his loved ones always come first for him, and that's why we love Spider-Man so much. So yeah, those are my thoughts, a few Easter eggs on it. I always get asked my opinion in reviews, so I'm gonna try to make this a more common thing that I can just put all my video or put all my thoughts in a format like this, and then just have it be posted. So thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful day.